Let me say this. You're not prepared for this. Richest firm in the world, BlackRock is allegedly acquiring XRP Ripple coins valued $9 billion. Nothing like this has ever occurred in the annals of cryptocurrencies. With its power, experts believe BlackRock may drive XRP's price to $4,300. Only a question of time here. Quite amazing, right? This video will wow you. Let us straightforwardly get right to the point without delay. Notes, disclaimer. Once again, the XRP community is ablaze with enthusiasm amid allegations that BlackRock, the biggest asset manager in the world with around $11 trillion in assets, is getting ready to apply for a spot XRP ETF. Some X postings even went so far as to state BlackRock intends to invest $8 trillion into XRP in 2025. These kinds of headlines grab readers quickly, particularly in an environment already dominated by optimism and conjecture. Underneath the hoopla, though, what is actually happening? Furthermore, could this possibly come to pass? First, we must define what an ETF is if we are to grasp the hype. An ETF, or exchange-traded fund, is a sort of asset-containing basket. Furthermore, just as they would purchase a stock, investors can purchase pieces of that basket on the stock market. Consider it as a shopping cart loaded with a certain cryptocurrency, say Bitcoin, Ethereum, or XRP. You not have to set up a wallet or grasp private keys. You merely purchase a portion of the card. That is the ability of an ETF. With a click, it opens crypto investing to large corporations, pension funds, and regular consumers. BlackRock backing XRP with a spot ETF would not be only a statement of confidence. It might open the XRP to a flood of institutional money. People are therefore quite enthusiastic for this. As one user, Pascal Nagiotti, said, "Say goodbye to resistance levels if BlackRock indeed supports XRP. We are now in an orbital plane." Another user, Ant, said BlackRock is purchasing XRP worth $8 trillion in 2025. John Squire said plainly, BlackRock is approaching XRP. Though they sound dramatic, these remarks reflect a deeper conviction among XRP holders that their day is approaching. They want to believe XRP's time is just around the horizon, same like Bitcoin and Ethereum received their ETF moments. But the fact is as follows. BlackRock does not now have a confirmed XRP ETF file. There is not such application shown on the official SEC filings page. Actually, these stories have come up before. Before being revealed, a fictitious XRP trust under BlackRock's name momentarily fooled the market in April 2025. Another viral article just a few weeks ago stated BlackRock was getting ready with a $9 billion XRP investment. That proved also to be untrue. These aren't one-off events. In the XRP community, they follow a recurrent pattern, whereby occasionally hope goes ahead of reality. BlackRock's present approach adds even more improbable factor. With clearer legal channels and more institutional acceptance, the business already owns billions of spot Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. BlackRock's CEO, Larry Fink, has called Bitcoin digital gold and openly and favorably discussed it. He has never, however, mentioned XRP. Furthermore, BlackRock's head of ETFs lately claimed they are not particularly focused on XRP or altcoins. For now, companies like BlackRock are probably deterred by the legal ambiguity around XRP resulting from Ripple's protracted legal struggle with the SEC. Could BlackRock therefore possibly become engaged in XRP? Not today, but should XRP receive regulatory clarification and Ripple triumphs in its legal battle with the SEC, the door could open. BlackRock has a track record of acquiring assets once the road of profitability is clear-cut. Should that moment arrive for XRP, a spot ETF might transcend mere dream come true. It would transform the game. As billions of dollars of capital enter the market, institutions would at last have a controlled, easy approach to invest in XRP, and the price may rise. Right now, though, it's crucial to keep imagination apart from reality. BlackRock is not purchasing XRP valued $8 billion. Though there is no ETF filing today, XRP's future is not dim. Simply said, we are not yet present. Watch the filings rather than the tweets till then. Keep your feet on the ground even if your eyes are on the stars. Such startling news cannot, of course, just pass beneath notice. Experts in cryptocurrencies are buzzing already. Furthermore, this time they are not holding back. They toss fresh forecasts every day that rock the whole market. But just now, their comments reflect a whole other level. Should this transpire, we could be looking at a change so large that XRP's whole future is rewritten. Allow me to say this. You really want to not miss this. XRP Dragon's one tweet thus boldly claims, XRP will retire many individuals. It's dramatic and forceful. Still, many longtime holders actually think this as well. XRP is not only a digital asset. Others are leaning even more into that story. This is a path to financial freedom. When you wake up tomorrow, XRP is $100, writes Harmonix. Although at first look these tweets seem ridiculous, they appeal to a deeper reality in the crypto space. Before reality catches up, belief and community frequently propel momentum, but it is not all memes and moonshots. One of the most discussed forecasts came from a digital asset investor, stating, "We have a 22-page study not yet available. Our researcher review all the approved price strategies. It landed between 4,300 to 5,000. Give it time. It's occurring. Whether that spectrum is mathematically sound or not, it demonstrates just how serious some investors are in researching XRP's possible, beyond speculative frenzy." Then there's the post that seems like out of a science fiction film. XRP Queen posted, "Scientists find odd radio signals coming from under Antarctic ice. Perhaps XRP about to break free here." Though it's a jest, it also captures a mood. The sense that something very big is under surface level. XRP has been suppressed, misinterpreted, caught in legal fights. But right now, the neighborhood feels as though something is changing. The First Ledger team, builders on the XRP ledger, who lately sparked the discussion with a funny post anticipating what life could look like if XRP hit $2,000, is a fantastic illustration of this excitement. Their shared photographs were ridiculous in the best sense. A Mona Lisa painting above the fireplace, a Gundam robot in the backyard, and of course Pepe the Frog, sporting a crown seated in luxury next to a John Deere tractor and a military tank. It goes beyond wealth as well. It speaks of at last being seen. Furthermore, if you believe that $2,000 per XRP sounds unattainable, technically it kind of is. Given the current circulating quantity of over 58 billion XRP, that would demand a market cap of approximately $116 billion, more than the whole world economy. We have to be grounded